Hello everybody, welcome to Monday Morning Must Knows. My name is Merlin Rothfield. Here are 3 important things to pay attention to for the upcoming trading week. Now we're going to start things off with the big picture. Things that might not actually change the markets next week, but data being released next week could start to change the trajectory of a specific market. Let's talk about housing to start. This is the S&P Case-Shiller Composite 20 Home Price Index. And as you can see on the right-hand side of your chart, we're seeing a significant increase in the rise of home prices over the past couple of years. Now you'll notice that back in 2019, it was pretty low, around 2% year-over-year gain. Now all of a sudden we're at 11 and very quickly approaching 12. Now you're probably thinking, this is a parabolic move, this is dangerous, it hasn't happened before. Yeah, it has. Take a peek here at 2013. We had a very similar move. Now the point that needs to be made is this is getting a bit overheated, and normally you don't see it get too high before it starts to come back down. So the turning point may be on the horizon here for the real estate market and home prices in those 20 major metropolitan areas. Now we'll move on to something we really don't talk much about in this program, and it's refining down a little bit here. It has to do with China. Oh yes, China is consuming more corn than they've ever in the history of China consumed. This is mainly for feeding cattle. Now what does that mean to corn prices? It means to the moon, Alice. Prices are soaring on the price of corn. This means that for us as consumers in the U.S., our price of corn-related products are going to rise as well. Now you're probably wondering, since it's all-time highs for China in consumption, is this an all-time high for corn? No, it's not. This is where supply and demand comes in handy. Notice back in 2007, we had a huge spike, back in 2012 as well, and right now we are coming into an area of supply that goes back into 2013. So if you are trading corn right now thinking that the sky is the limit, there are some clouds ahead on the horizon for corn which may stall the corn price movement. That said, if China keeps consuming as they are, you probably will see this continue up into that supply zone, and as that happens and corn gets too expensive, you'll probably see a shift and all of a sudden they will go more towards wheat. So it's this rotation of assets in the commodity space and the futures market that makes it very exciting to trade. All right, finally, the piece that's very actionable for next week, earnings. Oh yes, we saw Netflix last week come out with a not so good earnings report and took a big dive. Who else is reporting? 886 companies reporting this week. We'll start things off on Monday with a big name you might recognize. Tesla will be reporting earnings. There are more than this, but that's just the major market cap company. Tuesday brings us Microsoft, Google, AMD, Visa, Starbucks, Amgen, and Eli Lilly, so a couple of drug stocks there near at the end. Wednesday brings you Facebook, Apple, Shopify, Boeing, Ford, and Qualcomm. I mean, it is some major names, folks, on Wednesday. Thursday, does it stop? Oh no, we got Amazon, Twitter, MasterCard, Caterpillar, Altria, and Merck reporting earnings. And Friday normally is dead. Well, not this week. We've got Petroleum Friday, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Phillips 66, AbbVie, and AstraZeneca. It is a FANG type of week for earnings season. Again, 886 of them, but most of those big names that we know, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, high flyers, tons of big market movements. So be careful out there. If you're anywhere near those big names, it should cause some market volatility for next week. And that will do it for Monday Morning Must Know.